Good morning, family. This is Ricky, and welcome to Hope for Today. How many times have you missed out on an opportunity because you didn't bring to the table what you had to give? How many times did you not bring what you had to give and offer simply because you were intimidated because of your gift and offering compared to what everybody else was bringing? Because you maybe not were bringing the flashy contribution or the impressive contribution. It was just what you had and what you knew. Too often, people in the body of Christ don't show up because they think the calling is to show up big. But I've learned in my life that the calling is not to show up big. It is just to show up with what you have and trusting that to the hands of the Lord. Matthew tells the story of the feeding of the 5,000, or John tells the story of the feeding of the 5,000 in John chapter 6 and verse 9, where the disciples say to Jesus, "There's a boy here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish, but what are they for so many?" We know the rest of the story. Jesus takes this little boy's sack lunch and multiplies it to feed 5,000 people, plausibly upwards of 20,000 people in number. I always think about this story, not so much from the disciples' perspective, but from the little boys. In my imagination, he's in the back of a group of 20,000 people somewhere out in the field. And he knows that Jesus is looking for food. And I bet he was thinking, what is my little lunch compared to all this need? But he was faithful to walk towards Jesus and put what he had in the hands of Jesus. And in my imagination, he's walking from group to group, and every group is saying, "What are you doing? That's nothing. What is that going to do for this problem? And how is that going to help anything?" But he faithfully kept bringing his lunch to Jesus, and the rest is history. God told me to tell you that when everybody else is thinking that your gift ain't nothing, God is saying, I can take a little, put it in my hands, and make it a whole lot. Bring what you have to Jesus today. And that's hope for today. I'll see you next time.